street, Sutek tried to line it up. And he was like, I don't debate y'all. Y'all too disrespectful. Aboriginal power won't even debate Sean because he too disrespectful.
He is though. No, he really is though. I can't really like you, bro. You cool. Not a coincidence. I actually chop it over cuz. But niggas that come off too heated and disrespectful, like I said, I'll debate you, bro. But we gotta get in the ring first. If you're gonna be disrespectful like that, at least disrespect me in the ring, bro.
Oh, God, bro.
Let's start now, bro. Can you disrespect me in a cage, bro? Like, I'd rather just do that. Then we go straight from the cage. I mean, put your ice on the way to the motherfucking computer, and we'll debate directly after that, nigga. Shit.
That's why I don't even be. Fucking with the niggas and shit. You feel me? Like, it's like, wait, bro, talk like that. We gotta get face to face. We can talk to you like that, my nigga.
Yeah, Peanut, you good? Go ahead, I got my brother already. Peanut, what's the word, my brother? What's the champ?
Yeah, I appreciate you, man, but Lucky, let me say this, man. First of all, I'm an older brother. I'm young in spirit because I stay in shape. But I'm older. I deserve respect. Don't lie on me. You're not going to get nowhere lying because that's what's going to make you fall face first. Second of all, I'm well known in the Pan-African community. I'm not nobody new. You're younger than me. You don't know this. I didn't put in work and expose Rob Bourne, Sutek, any of them people over there. They know it deep down inside. And I'm gonna be long-winded. I'm a Moorish American. I already had back and forth with them dude. They erased videos. I'm not running from anybody. Don't ever say that stupid shit again. Third, and last but not least, I'm not losing no debate to no Pan-African. So don't ever say that shit again, famo. And that's it. Appreciate y'all, man.
You heard that? If Sean P want to debate, tell him to debate the champ over here, right?
Sutek wanted so this like it's a pecking order. It's a pecking. So Sean want you, and Sutek want him. You say PMF ain't no.
It's no problem. It's no problem, man. Let's set up the Sutek debate, man. I don't like him anyway.
Okay, so I love that one, brother. I love that warrior mentality.
Let's have it on. I love you. Tell Sutek. Tell me. There ain't nothing. My champ always in the chat. Have him pop in. We'll set a topic. We'll set a date. We'll make it pay-per-view. We'll chop it up behind the scenes. I get their contact. We make it work. You heard it right here. He ain't ducking no phase, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. He do this over here on y'all channel, but then when we get in other
hey, alright, I will block your ass, nigga, because I'm well known for disrupting them chats over there, nigga. Stop fucking lying, nigga. You a goofy, nigga. I would never let a lame ass nigga lie on me in my face, clown.
You gonna block me? And I don't be.
It ain't no time I ain't ever been on the Pan-African channel and made my impact. Stop lying. I'm a real man, bro. Stop lying, fam. Don't do PNF like that.
PNF, he trying to trigger you, brother. And
word the fuck up.
But listen, he did that to me, talking about, oh, word on the street, I'm ducking from John P. I've never even had but one conversation with this little disrespectful motherfucker.
Oh, okay, yeah, he a little hot. He like that.
So he like...
Well. It's your boy Sean P in a place to be, man. And having a mission of guilt and correction to make. And I wasn't going to be silent. I was going to go live
and admit with evidence what I have uncovered. This is not going to be your normal show, but it will be very impactful, informative, and full of information that you could take with you. So I appreciate everybody tapping in. Peace to everybody in the chat. Sister IB, I see you in there. Gullah, I see you. EIE Zane is in the building. It's a dude in the chat that's talking to himself currently. That I do believe is on a DoorDash run, if not DoorDash. What is the other food delivery services that these people do? That's what he does for a living, and lie in people's chats. And then he's also funny. Absolutely, they are scared. Yeah, they scared. They dodge everything. They haven't dealt with one video or one post where I've tagged them and challenged them with information. Not one. But today, though, the indigenous Aboriginal Indians are black. I must admit, the Abos are right. And I'm going to show you with evidence that these people are black. These people that they're talking about in these primary source documents, or what they're using as primary source documents, are indeed who the Abos say that they are. I must admit. Must admit. So what I'm doing right now before we getting started is I'm trying to buy a little time, give people an opportunity to like the stream, give people an opportunity to share the stream, give people an opportunity to get their behinds in here, because when I get beyond some information, I won't be able to go back and then they're going to be lost. But for those of you who are tapped in and ready for this information, I appreciate you. Please like the show, share the show. Those of you who are catching the replay, like the show, share the show, leave a comment. We got Brother Lucky Guzman going into battle tomorrow. We got Not a Coincidence following up. And then Brother Mo Fax from Port City, the syndicate, debating if the Americas had pyramids. And he's doing that with 111 Truth. So yeah, I ballot. The people that they say, them black people that they say, they indigenous. They from here. The evidence points in that direction. We must yield to the evidence. So let's get started. Let's start yielding to the evidence. Right? So we don't want to take nobody's word for it, right? We want to go see it for ourselves. So we fully understand our research question was at the beginning of this, are the people in the codexes the Aboriginals? Were there blacks living among these other people? Are the other people the foreigners, as they call them? Are they? Who are these people? So what we're going to do is first we're going to deal with what are the Aztec codexes. So there are books written by pre-Columbian and colonial era Aztecs, ladies and gentlemen. These codexes provide some of the best primary sources of Aztec culture. Come on, y'all, hit the like button, share the stream. The pre-Columbian codexes differ from European codexes in that they are largely pictorial. They were not meant to symbolize spoken or written narratives. Let me pause real quick. I need this to digest to the listening audience. I'm going to zoom in case you have trouble seeing. I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to read it again. Codexes are books written by pre-Columbian and colonial era Aztecs. These codexes provide some of the best primary sources of Aztec culture. The pre-Columbian codexes differ from European codexes in that they are largely pictorial. They were not meant to symbolize spoken or written narratives. It was a coloring book. Once we have determined the purpose of the codexes, we can move forward. Peace, sister out there. Peace, peace. So again, ladies and gentlemen, these codexes were not meant to symbolize spoken or written narratives. The colonial era codexes not only contain Aztec pictograms, but also classical Nahal in Spanish and occasional Latin. Now, I know that's not how that word is said, but I said it. Nahal. Although there are very few surviving pre-conquest codexes, the Takula Codex Painter tradition endured the transition to colonial culture. Scholars now have access to a body of around 500 colonial era codexes. So we're going to name some of these codexes. Codex Borbonicus, Boturini Codex, Codex Mendoza, Florentine Codex, Codex Usana, Ubin Codex, Codex Magliabechiano, Codex Katakatsin, Codex Ixtilicatil, Libilius de Medicinalibus Endorium Herbis. Yes, Latin for Little Book of the Medicinal Plants of the Indians. Ladies and gentlemen, this is important because this is where I found something that I discussed that the Jesuits witnessed. Then there's other codexes, but I just wanted to name a few. Yeah, we can come to that in a minute. So that's some of the codexes. Now remember, just to recap, The codexes are books written by pre-Columbian and colonial era Aztecs. These codexes provide some of the best primary sources for Aztec culture. The pre-Columbian codexes differ from European codexes in that they are largely pictorial. They were not meant to symbolize spoken or written narratives. And then we talked about the significance of many different codexes. All right, now, before we get into codexes, we just want to rest assured, right? We want to rest assured that we don't misrepresent Native American color meaning. So I want to bring you to a quick source for a little justification. So Native American symbolism, in fact, Native Americans were from different tribes. Each tribe had different colors and symbolism. However, the symbolism of colors we will see below has been widely used for most Native American tribes. In general, black symbolizes night, cold, death, and disease. Brown is a symbol of animals and death. White is a symbol of peace, paradise, snow, and morning. Blue symbolizes confidence, wisdom, sky, moon, water, lightning, and sorrow. Green symbolizes healing, endurance, the earth, plant life, and rain. Yellow symbolizes the sundawn, day, and wisdom. Finally, red symbolizes sunset, earth, war, blood, and wounds. Red in Native American cultures, it can be said that red has been an important color for various Native American tribes. In fact, red is the color of the mountain of the earth. In the Powhatan tribe, the three colors, red, white, and black, were so important that in the feathers of warriors, the color of their bodies and faces were used. Among the Coushatta tribe in Louisiana, they also use red as a symbol of life-giving blood on their flag. In addition, in Montana language, the name copper, copper, was used for red. Now, this is significant, right? Because you had people saying that they are the copper-colored people. In general, for some Native Americans, red represented war, courage, and victory. And for others, death and defeat. Like and share the stream, brothers and sisters. Yellow and orange. We ain't gonna get into yellow, orange, and gold. That's irrelevant. We're not gonna get into green. It's irrelevant. Not even blue. It's irrelevant. Purple, irrelevant. White. Most Native Americans considered white to be the color of peace and happiness. So in their celebrations, they used white food and painted their houses white. Black. Black in Native American cultures. Some Native American tribes considered black as a symbol of death. In addition, black was aggressive and was used to indicate readiness for war. Brown. Native Americans considered brown as a symbol of animals and death. But in their languages, the word the word brown did not have a specific meaning. And they used it more for skin color. So out of all of the things that we mentioned, the only thing that would denote skin color among the Native Americans, some Native Americans, would be brown. Ladies and gentlemen, here lies the argument. Native American colors of the four directions. Not even gonna get into that. We are beginning here. Look at it. Look, they got your boy over the barber cutting hair. So let's double down on that. War paint. right? Let's get some facts about war paint. Excuse the ad. I bought some rims for my car after I done blew my tires and cracked 2 rims. Long story short, I hit a pothole and it ended up costing me about $1,700–1,800. Yep, not in the best of moods today, especially not after yesterday. So, Native American culture war paint. Do we really have to say anything about the war paint? War paint's war paint. So I really don't want to get into it, but I did provide it as a source. But I wanted to let you know that they actually did paint themselves, right? Some people didn't believe that they painted themselves. So let's take a look. There were so many tribes of Native American Indians, it is only possible to generalize the most common meaning of the colors and patterns of war paint, body paint, or face paint. Red color symbolizes war, blood, strength, energy, power, success in war paint, but might also symbolize happiness and beauty in the face paint. Black was perceived as a living color and worn on the face to prepare for war. Very aggressive color. Black meant strength. It might also indicate that the wearer was this powerful warrior who had proved himself in battle. Black was also used to symbolize victory and might be applied before returning home to the camp. White color symbolized mourning. White was also the color of peace when it was used as a face paint. Blue symbolizes wisdom and confidence. Yellow symbolizes the color of death. Yellow symbolizes the color of death. Green symbolizes endurance, harmony, healing power. The colors purple and brown were not used as face or war paint. So we got a little understanding. Let's get a third source so we can make sure that we have more understanding of this war paint. Red symbolizes strength in battle and hunting, power, success. And because hunting and success in battle meant survival of the tribe, it also symbolized happiness and beauty. Red paints were made from iron oxides, roots, berries, beets, and okra. Yeah, you see the women over there in Africa using that shit too. Black was made from charcoal mixed with bear grease or other liquid. Was the color of battle and meant strength. Co-op in battle and returning to camp victorious. Sometimes black could mean mourning. The crow blackened their face to show the fire of revenge and been vanquished with their enemy. So, ladies and gentlemen, these people that were here on the continent actually did paint themselves black. What up, Thomas? White was the color of peace, prosperity, safety, but it could also mean mourning. Made from Egyptian limestone, clay, eggshells, or seashells, Pawnee scouts painted their faces white to acquire the hunting power of the wolf. Green, not surprisingly, was the color of nature, harmony, of survival, and healing, made from moss, flowers, berries, algae, or copper. Blue, again, associated with sky, water, evoke wisdom and confidence, hope. It was created from the duck manure, but also sunflower seeds, flowers, or oxides. Yellow had different meanings. It could mean death, and that the warrior was willing to fight to death. It also symbolized intelligence, strong heart, and the warrior lived a good life. In the Southwest, yellow was created from the bixa shrub near Mexico. Plains Indians used buffalo gallstones to produce yellow. Wow. Purple was associated with magic, mystery, spiritual power. It was not generally used for battle or hunting, but by shaman and medicine men and women for spiritual ceremonies. Blueberries, cone flowers, and wild hibiscus were used for purple pigments. like the child has in this image. All right, so we got some understanding of color. So before I take you to page 4 of this article right here, I don't want to bore anyone to death, but this article is a description of the Codex Mendoza. And what this talks about is the purpose, intent, and reasoning of the Codex Mendoza from a cultural standpoint. I want to come down, though, to the 5th page without boring any of you. And I want to show you something in particular. Yes, in particular. We want to talk about the city's founders because it's explaining at this time in this particular article, right, what this stuff is used for. So the 4 sections of the city, and we're going to look at it, all contain identical arrayed males. Each sits in the standard Aztec male posture. I want you to remember this. Let me see if I got an image. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to show you an image. Let me show you an image. The 4 sections of the city all contain identically arrayed males. Each site sits in the standard Aztec male posture, white, motley, tightly wrapped about drawn up legs. 9 of these figures each sit on a bundle of green reeds, wear no body paint, and have their hair arranged in a distinguished warrior hairstyle. The Timulat, the pillar of stone. The 10th and largest of these dignitaries is seated on a yellow woven mat in the left quadrant. Peep this. Zoom, 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 zoom. His black body, you see it on the screen. His black body paint, smear of blood at the temple, and loosely tied back hair significant that he is a signify that he is a priest. Only this male, whose glyph and Spanish gloss indicate that he was named Tunuc, has a speech glyph. As the Spanish commentary confirms, he is the leader of the group, and he's wearing black paint. Now, Tunuc first appears in Mexico history as foremost of the 4 priest rulers who had led the group after their arrival in the Valley of Mexico. His role became increasingly important during the following. The Mexicas service, the Calhucan. Although Tunuc is not regarded as the founder of the Mexican ruling dynasty, his speech glyph confirms that he did indeed serve his people as the big speaker. The Spanish commentary further supports this, alluding to Tunuc being especially gifted with leadership abilities. He wore black. I'm going to pause real quick because I need to take y'all somewhere else. And like I said, I don't want to sit here and bore you to death. I don't want to bore you. However the song go. But anyway, so we're going to take a look at the Codex Mendoza Foundation of the Tenochtitlan. This is dated as 1535 to 1550. This painted manuscript page depicts the foundation of the Aztec capital. The painting is the first and one of the most elaborate images in the Codex Mendoza. The Codex was created by indigenous painters in the mid-16th century, probably at the behest of the Viceroy of New Spain, Antonio de Mendoza. It recalls and documents imperial tribute, lists royal history, and practices of daily life among the pre-Hispanic Aztecs. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to bear witness to the indigenous, Aboriginal, Blacks in the Americas. So if you drinking, pour you up a cup. You're smoking, roll you up a tote. If you're chiefing, chief with the Indians. Halito. Halito. Look at that black mofo right there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard me talk about this particular person right here. This is Tunuk. You can see him on the screen. In the previous article that explains the intent and purpose of the Codex, it talks specifically about this black dude right here that we are calling an Indigenous Aboriginal American right here. We got these brown people around him, but we got this one black person. What's the significance of Tunuk? I want to take you back. In case you fucking forgot that fast about this guy. In case you forgot about Tunuk. His black body paint. So he is covered in black body paint. Smear of blood at the temple and loosely tied back hair signified that he is a priest. So, ladies and gentlemen, and remember, he's the big speaker. I said that on purpose. Big speaker. He is the speaker. This is why he has this glyph in front of his mouth, ladies and gentlemen. So when we are bearing witness to the indigenous artistic pictorial expression, we must pay attention to the glyphs that surround them. Remember, it talked about his hair being back. It talked about this little symbol behind him that has a meaning. It has the speech glyph in front of him because he's the big speaker. He's sitting on gold, potentially. I don't know what that is. It didn't say that in the description, but everybody else is sitting on green for the money. And they got glyphs around them, and their hair ties are all the same. This dude looked like he got some type of shoe or something like that, and he has a name. And if we go back to the explanation of the Codex, it tells us about all of these images that you see on the screen and what they are symbolizing. This is, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already see he got a tree, he got a plant right here. So we can confirm that by simply going back to our sources and reading about the city's founders. We can just come back right here. We ain't got to make nothing up. Look, now I told y'all that it tells you about the people that was around Tunuk. The 9 dignitaries who surround Tunuk also are identified by both name, glyph, and Spanish gloss. The 3 figures sitting behind Tunuk, let me take you to them so you can remember. Here's Tunuk. Here's the 3 people. Ladies and gentlemen, who are these 3 people behind Tunuk? Oxacal, Footbell. He had, look, Tunuk have glosses reading Oxacal, y'all, or whatever you want to say, Footbell. Latunchi or Tekanui, he who expels someone. Osialapon is the jaguar banner. The later gloss is misplaced as his name glyph indicates. This male is really Akasatili, reed hair. Osialapon, complete with his Osialat banner named glyph, is the left-hand figure in the upper quadrant. So I'm going to take you back. If you don't know who in the upper quadrant they are referring to, look at the name. It is right there on the sheet. They're naming each individual. and the glyph meanings. Ladies and gentlemen, this is significant when you're doing primary research and you're trying to use this shit in a debate with who you calling Pan-Africans. You have to know what these people, who these people are, and what they are being identified as, and what they are representing to your listening audience. And you can't use lookership, or I think this is, or this may be. You can't plant the seed of doubt the way that you've been doing it. You got to know this shit. Facing Quapan, Eagle Banner, in the right-hand quadrant, Agulaxo, Water Willow. I still have it on the image. It says, one more time, facing Quapan. This is, look, all you got to do is look for the names. You got the name up here. You got the name right here. You got the name right here, name right here. We looking for Quapan. This is Quapan. We're at the top. Quapan is at the top. This is the person that is facing Quapan. Who is that person? He's got the eagle banner. Do y'all see an eagle banner somewhere? Somewhere. Let's continue. Water Willow, ladies and gentlemen. Agu Oxtal. If y'all see the name Agu Oxtal, right here. Agu Oxtal. The lower quadrant, a Tato, water bird. Kia Hakia, person shod with turquoise colored sandals. Along with tunic, these 9 dignitaries apparently were founders of Tenechalin. Okay, so again, I'll bring you back to the source. All right, this is the part that is explaining the people on the page. Do we understand that? Can we move forward? Oh man, they didn't get mad at me. The Abos then showed up and left. All right, moving forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, now that we understand, we should understand, right? We should understand the fucking colors and what they meant. So let's deal with this black Aboriginal shit. What up, Kevin Troy? So before I give this shit away, ladies and gentlemen, you see the brown people. You see their little markings, right? Which are representations of what type of skill set or what their importance is, right? Remember, we just went through symbolization. Now we have this dude, a priest. Remember, they said they painted priest black, right? So we have a priest here, and he dead for trying to bring Christianity to the people. But before we go further, this is the Codex Telluriano Reminiscences, 16th century. I need to be honest about something. This shit says images of Africans in the Codex Telluriano Reminiscences and the Codex as Catalan. These were Africans depicted in the codexes. They were not black. They were not Native American, Indigenous, Aboriginal people. They were fucking Africans. Ladies and gentlemen, It says this. More so, a dark-skinned figure holding a cross hangs by a noose from a wooden scaffold. His lifeless body slumps down with a head of dark curls. The figure is likely the first visual renderings of the Africans in the Americas. Hold on, y'all. All right, so that's one. Let me move forward. It says this image records the events of slave uprisings that took place in Mexico in 1537. It was a handful of other images provides a view of often violent colonial encounter between Spaniards, Africans, and indigenous peoples, with indigenous artists playing an important role in documenting the contact period. These were not Europeans. These were not Black folk writing. These were the indigenous people partaking in the artistic expression of the Spaniards, Africans, and themselves intermingling. So you will see, this is the codex right here, ladies and gentlemen, the actual fucking codex. Remember, they didn't write in their codexes. They were pictorial paintings. So, y'all remember this dude right here might have showed up in a debate. One of these two dudes might have showed up in a debate talking about that they were the Black people that actually been here. No, that is not what that meant at all. No. This is why you got to do more. So, I just like fucking up y'all day, Abos, making y'all think y'all got something. If you watched it this far into the video and you didn't click off, you have been debunked. You've been debunked, and it's obvious that you've been debunked, but I just try to string you along for however long I've been live. How long have we been live? 45, 46 minutes. Only to tell y'all that these people that you are calling Black are definitely Black, but they're Africans. And the brown is a representation of the indigenous, which ain't you motherfuckers, so don't even try it, nigga. So, the revolt was a result of a plot between an African king who, along with indigenous allies, plotted to overthrow the Spaniards and take over their lands. In the image that accompanies the description of the revolt, the artist incorporates a Black African phenotype into a manuscript that retains much of its Central Mexican figural style. The artist used skin color, hairstyle, clothing, and a headgear to differentiate between the various ethnic and racial groups within the annals. Pause. The indigenous figures on the same page, located to the left of the African figure, are shown wearing a standard male hairstyle with bangs. They sport tilma garments, likely fashioned from mogu fibers, identifying them as Mexica commoners. So what happened? Such observations of different had long-standing precedent in Central Mexican visual culture, which expanded here to include newly arrived Europeans and who? African groups. The people that you are calling Aboriginal, Indigenous, Native Americans of the blah, 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 are freaking Africans. The black representation in their paintings had a whole bunch of other shit. But when they wanted to make sure that it denoted a phenotype, or if it denoted a particular group of people, they made sure to inform us that now these blacknesses that you see here are the Africans, brother. The accompanying Spanish translation written opposite of the Nahal reads, among the Spaniards came blacks who had crisply curled dark hair. Note how the Nahal text mentions only the hair type, while the Spanish translation also makes note of the skin color. The difference is important because it reveals to us some key differences between European and indigenous conceptions of blackness that may explain the prominence of Africans within several early contact periods in indigenous manuscripts. There go that black motherfucker. We know he's African. Let's deal with it. An image showing the march of Cortez into Tenochtitlan in the Codex Azcatlan, a mid-16th century manuscript created by the Tlaloc in the city of, I can't say these names, Tlaloc. Is particular pointed for revelation of the multi-ethnic and multi-racial reality of the colonial encounter. On this page, we see two types of indigenous peoples, as well as two types of Spaniards, African and European. On this one page, there's two types of natives, indigenous. Yeah, what are we talking about? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. You mother suckers thought that y'all was really in these codexes? You really thought that this was a motherfucker in these codexes, that this is a representation of you? You ain't even knowing that this is either symbolizing a priest or something else, but it ain't even denoting your skin color because all of the motherfuckers was brown until they run into the Spanish and the Africans. My ninja. 4 deities, 2 of whom are shown with black skin on folio 10R, Bernardino de Sahagún and collaborates. What you think this is representing, bro? What you think this is representing, bro? So let's go take a look. The early entries by indigenous artists of the Codex Terrana Reminiscence and the Codex Azteclan likely displays a few of blacknesses that were still unentangled with Spanish notions of white supremacy and anti-blackness. Indeed, the color of black and even black or blackened skin held positive connotations in Mesoamerican worldview. In the Florentine Codex, the black conquistadors are referred to as soil gods. Soil gods, nigga? Connecting them with sacred power associated with darkness. Mexica priests and political leaders at times would paint their bodies black using salves derived from potent hallucinogenic or poisonous plants. The black paint associated the body with power of male deities and provided bodily protection during rituals, especially those involving caves, dark spaces that were seen as transitional portals of emergence and descended into the underworld. Given that black skin was held in prestige, it follows that indigenous artists and informants took special note of the dark skin of certain members of the Spanish retinue. What up, Sister Ladodo? So, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. These manuscripts are our earliest visual records of the encounter and feature an indigenous viewpoint. So the people that been in the Americas are giving us their viewpoint. And what did they say? Later visualized culture dominated by Hispanized artists tend to leave out African presence. So the later artistic expressions leave the Africans out. They admit it. But the more recent shit from their worldview tells us that these were the Africans. The people that you see that were black on the screens are the goddamn Africans. They ain't the natives. They ain't the Spaniards. They're the Africans. Them folk Africa. They different. They different. So the whole thing about the priest showing you that black people was there, they are all denoting boop, 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 images of Africans. Oh, you thought I was just bull jiving, right? You thought that it was just this, that, and the third. Okay, all right, Sean. So what about another codex? Are you sure? Are you brave enough? Are you sure? Are you brave enough? Because we got some more codexes to get into. Now, remember, we named several. This is a priest. This ain't got no African in it. But they tell us in this codex, Borgia, that the black is denoting priesthood. Priest. These people ain't real. And this shit mythical as a motherfucker, by the way, y'all. I just want to let y'all know how mythical this shit is. It's very mythical. But I'm going back. I'm doubling down on no, I ain't even got to show you that no more. I don't even want to show you that no more, bro. I just showed y'all. But listen, all the sources are in the description of the video. There is no indigenous, aboriginal, native, black person here. These codexes, the ones that were pictorial, were symbolizing their worldview, meaning that y'all can't get around the fact that these natives were smart enough to tell us who's who. Who's who? So let me help y'all out with something real quick. This article right here, right? This article right here. Research confirms Eastern Wyoming Paleo-Indian site is America's oldest mine. This led me to go look at paintings. I was just chilling, minding my business. You know, I was just reading a little bit, trying to look at some archaeology, and something was like, yo, that looks like, you know, potentially where they could have used some shit to make the color red. So I was like, let me dive into it. So I went over here, pulled this up, Paleo Indian ranges in northeastern North America based on the lithic raw materials. And of course, reading some of this lithic raw materials led me to the ochre. And then I began to start searching that and start trying to get into how they drew and depicted themselves. So I slowed it all the way down. And then I was like, all right, so there's codexes that got African images in it. You know, let's deal with that and deal with that and deal with that. I tried to falsify the shit. I tried. There's no way I can falsify it. Because the most updated scholarship on the subject matter tells us that these people were what they were. They painted themselves black. So anytime we start seeing these indigenous people in their festive ways expressing themselves with black paint, it had significant meaning. They were not necessarily talking about their skin color. They denoted that listen, all the indigenous people, the Paleo Indians, they painted themselves brown. We can't get around that. There's no getting around that. So now are y'all the new brown people? Can't be the brown people because we got their DNA everywhere they go. They went. So I made sure to leave the evidence there. And I was dealing for this shit for a few hours. So I decided to come live. More so, I decided to come live because Lucky got a debate tomorrow. He gonna need some people in the building to help him win that damn debate. This fool R.ES said that that's Juan Garrido, possibly the first documented. No, it's not. That's not Juan Garrido. That's not Juan Garrido, bro. Stop making shit up. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the first, but you have to go read the article. You have to go take a look at the evidence. You have to go look at the evidence, bro. They ain't talking about no Juan Garrido. You ain't gotta pseudo this shit up. You ain't being no different than no other people. Tripping with no mouth. Tripping, bro. I just dropped the link in the chat. What up, Gullah? But I just wanted to make sure that y'all had the actual evidence and not all crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. So what's up? What's up, world? What up, world? What y'all got to say about that? Well, no damn black people over here. When they wanted to depict or denote skin color, they always used brown because it was a representation of how they saw each other. Brown was that. The significance from going from brown to black meant priesthood and all these other things that they incorporated into that. And when they finally did see black, they looked at these Negroes as if they were something more than what they were. They were like, wow. That's why I read that to y'all. The evidence is there. We don't have to play. Like, we got to make shit up. The image that I showed last was not Juan. Brother, stop the freaking cap. Wasn't no Juan. We ain't got no image of Juan, bro. None of that shit said anything about Juan, bro. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, let me put this back on the screen so I can go ahead and do this. I dropped a link in the chat, bro. Prove that that's Juan. God damn, I ain't want to do all of that. I wasn't coming on here to beat nobody up. I wasn't coming on here to beat nobody up, bro. But you are now entering territories of getting your ass whooped. Ain't no 6-point stars or none of that old crazy shit on here. So for the boy that goes by P and F, pseudo and fake, stop the cap about the 6-point and all that old bullshit. Ain't none of that on there. Look, it's a goddess underneath the god, the maze, the day, the year. And look how they drew their day, and year. Pictorials. We don't know what the fuck this was. That's in the 1500s because somebody told us. They didn't write. They drew pictures. Your man's gonna try to say that this is hold up. Your man's in the chat trying to say, let me go back. He trying to say this Juan? Bruh, this ain't Juan, bruh. That's a priest. It's not Juan, bruh. Juan is not in none of the codex images that I showed last, bro. He's not. He's not denoted in any codex. Stop the cap. Don't be the next fool on the Summer Jam screen. Listen, do yourself a favor.
Do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
Damn, you breaking the bill, bro. Bro, none of them. It don't matter. None of them. There's no one, bro. There's no one, bro. There's no one. One is not in none of these, bro. He's not in none of these images, bro. None. Not a single one. And hopefully I showed y'all how to start looking at these codexes when these freaking fools pull them up. When these fools pull them up, I hope that this listen, these little pieces in front of them, they have meaning, significance. You need to know what that is. So I gave you the source material. You calling this one, bro? I hope you ain't calling this one. That man said Juan is on. Juan ain't on none of this. Juan ain't here. You calling him Juan? That is not Juan, bro. It's not Juan. You can't determine it. It was two black people on the boat. Juan never testified that he came off the boat and he did this, that, and the third, bro. We got Juan. We got the documents from Juan. Juan explained himself. Let me show you something, bro. Let me show you something. Because I don't be seeing you in the chat. So I know you might be trying to learn something. So let me show you something, bro. Bruh. First blacks in the Americas, bruh. What you think this is saying right here, bruh? First blacks in the Americas. Bruh. Last page. Young black man. Juan Portuguese. We got him right here, bro. We got him right here, bro. We got him telling us what's going on right here, bro. We ain't got to make nothing up, man. Why not learn is a troll page, y'all. Leave why not learn alone, bro. That's a troll page. It's a troll page. That ain't a real page, y'all. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's like Kaz or some shit. But we have the documents, bro. These is primary. So yes. I know who, yeah. I ain't listening to why not. Y'all let them gas y'all up, man. He just having fun for real. So again, I gave y'all this website a long time ago Because, well, you know, when I gave it to y'all, because it was useful information to help us be able to fully understand, even if you're not reading all of it, if you just took your time to just try to obtain some information about the existence of Black Africans who were brought into La Española as enslaved laborers in the 16th century. You need to know. Limba. Who is this? Why they got this dude on the statue? Huh? What's the significance of this dude? Do y'all know? Limba. Do y'all know what that's representing? Representation. Yeah, I know you never seen that R.es. That's why I'm saying that ain't Juan in there. I mean, people want to say that, but it's not Juan, bro. We can't come to that conclusion to say that that's Juan. We just don't. We don't know who that is depicting. We want to think that it's Juan. We want to assume that it's Juan, but it was two black people that was on the same ship. So we can't really just, we can't really come to that conclusion. I just wanted to bring the information to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? I deal with primaries. I ain't got time for he say, she say, they say. I don't care nothing about none of them. What are you talking about, Donnie? Donnie, is you hung up in a back and forth with somebody that's trolling? What up, big ant? You late to the party, bro. I done already unveiled the facts. Y'all need to go know what that statue is. It's got limbo on there. Why does that statue say limba? Lemba. Limba. What is it representing, players? It says the name on there, bro. I gave y'all the answer. I said limba. What is it referring to? Who was limba? Golly, y'all. Come on, y'all. Sebastian Limba. Look, defender of rights of slaves like himself who were brought to the lands of the conquistadors from the African continent. In 1532, he led an active resistance through the years, became a true rebellion. It was erected in 1980. Sebastian Limba, y'all. Come on, man. Donnie, What are you talking about? He ain't even said nothing. Appreciate it, broski. Lucky is debating on the Abo channel. Girl, you can't read. He said Lucky. Donnie, you either your chat behind or something, bro. Yeah, you tripping, bro. Sometimes you just gotta stop typing. Yeah, Donnie do be in there, bitch. I told you, Donnie, that he was just trolling. Relax. That dude stream long. The tribe that claim Israel. Nah, not the tribe that claim Israel. That's pseudo. I'm not going nowhere and voting for nobody. They want to debate. They can debate me right here, right now. I ain't draft dodging, and I ain't running from no folks. You heard Muhammad Ali's speech. Hold on, let me do this for you real quick, just so you can know my mood about all of that. Before I do it, I gotta make sure that it's the right one. Hold on, y'all. Let me tell you how I'm feeling. I just want to let y'all know. Like when she say what she's saying, this how I'm feeling.
I ain't draft dodging, I ain't burning no flag, and I ain't running to Canada. I'm staying right here. You want to send me to jail? Fine, you go right ahead. I've been in jail for 400 years. I can be there for 4 or 5 more. If I want to die, I'll die right here, right now, fighting you. If I want to die, you my enemy. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. Want me to go somewhere and fight for you? You won't even stand up for me right here in America. For my rights and my religious beliefs. You won't even stand up for me right here at home.
Yeah, come on, man. That's how I feel. When you tell me about I should go over there and debate and do all this, that, and the third, nah, this me.
I ain't draft dodging, I ain't burning no flag, and I ain't running to Canada. I'm staying right here. You want to send me to jail? Fine, you go right ahead. I've been in jail for 400 years. I can be there for 4 or 5 more. If I want to die, I'll die right here, right now, fighting you. If I want to die, you my enemy. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. Want me to go somewhere and fight for you? You won't even stand up for me right here in America. For my rights and my religious beliefs. You won't even stand up for me right.
Come on, man. Just trying to let y'all know, man. Just trying to let y'all know. Hold on, let me get the second part. I'm an AK cooling kid. Hold up. Damn, did I just freeze? Come on, bro. I know I ain't just freeze, bro.
No question to it, man.
Hold up. Let me get the second part up here. You my enemy. That's why I ain't going over there. What I look like going over there for? I ain't going over there for none of them suckers. Not now one. You understand me? I ain't hit play, so y'all ain't seen that yet. I'm just looking in the chat real quick. – All the base should be bar reloaded channel, neutral territory. Facts. Man, that channel's so neutral, neutrally pseudo. You know what I'm saying? You can get your crystals, you can get all kind of shit off on her channel. You can get all that pseudo shit off on her channel, like for real, for real. There's no cap. Put some pep in your step. You got cap in your rap, boy. You, and you not allowed to trap. Hey, Donnie, man, I'm about to mute you. Bro, listen, I am about to mute Donnie. Donnie, your stream has to be tremendously behind because he ain't saying nothing else. He already told you that he was playing. Donnie, don't get muted, bro. Donnie, do not get muted, bro. Yo, internet, nigga, you need to get some faster internet or something, like, bro. You need to do something. You need to do something. Cause there's no way I'm on a whole live stream and you just now, you feel me? You just now, like, you responding to shit that you shouldn't even be responding to, bro. The friendly fire, bro. He said he was playing. I told y'all he was playing. Now apologize, Donnie. Or have you been drinking tonight? Once your eyes are set and your mind is made up about what somebody said in the chat, boy, you all in. That man phone ain't on no 3G. That man phone on that other little thing. What is it? His phone ain't on none of that there. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Please tell me why he is still in the chat arguing. Why, Donnie? Let it go, bro. Let it go. Let it go, bro. Let it go. So look, I loaded up the stream with a bunch of sources just for people to extract from so that you can deal with it respectively. Hopefully y'all use this information wisely to help you be able to identify with the pseudoisms that they go around. This dude is arguing with everybody, bro. Donnie, listen, bro. I don't know, Donnie. I don't know what's wrong, bro. I don't know what to say. What's up, Kenan? He was being funny, and Donnie took it serious. And here we are. Paleo Hebrew is wild, yeah. It is wild. Exactly. But you gotta recognize when you being trolled, bro. If you can't recognize when you being trolled, you just gonna just be running them up. Ain't nobody got time for it. We ain't trying to look in the chat and read every third comment. It'd be you arguing with somebody that we know just playing, bro. My sinuses is acting crazy right now. Where y'all at? Where the Abos at? Why come every time when I go live, they don't want to pull up? Every time I go live. But they'll be live all day long. They don't never come outside. They're the most segregated Negroes on the internet. But they want you to debate them. But they never come outside. You got to go over there and get trapped into or suckered into one of these senseless debates. And this dude over there talking about some dude named Jaguar want to talk. What do you want to talk to me about? Where you at, Jaguar? What you want to talk about, dog? We can get to it. What's going on? What's going on, Jaguar? Oh, stupid ass. Now he says he behind. The title is Suda. But you been Suda. You were Suda before the title. That's why ain't nobody looked at your presentation. Because your presentation Suda. What up? Desmond said they have to be bleeding followers because they have been taking L's, even if they say they won. Right. Why you won't put your presentation out? What you scared of? What you scared of? What you talking about? Stay away from it. I'm gonna stay away from it from. What you scared of, dog? Tell the truth. Look, this what she scared of, y'all. This what she scared of, y'all. She's scared of this happening to her presentation. Drop that. Release that presentation. This is not a barber. He is not cutting hair. Come on, man. Release that presentation so you can get clipped up. I want to take y'all to the Mossy Warrior Clan comment sections. Sometimes we get real. See, look, Let me show y'all something. Correct me if I'm wrong, however. Wasn't the Dahomey Kingdom a willing participant in the transatlantic? Yeah, they did participate, and then they went against it, bro. So I'm going to answer it twice. Take y'all to the comment section. I'm going to show y'all some stuff y'all don't get to see. No, you stupid motherfucker. You just got debunked. Excuse me for cussing. But I knew one of them little stupid bastards was going to show up. You can't be this stupid, bro. With no such indigenous Aboriginal here, bro. It's pseudo. These are the comments that we get. Some of these comments inside of here, look at this dude. This dude is a freaking nut. Who brought these blacks to New Amsterdam in 1693? Freaking nut, bro. Let me deal with this pseudo ass dude real quick. I answered your question, and I told you that you crazy. Because it wasn't no indigenous Aboriginal Indians that were black in the Americas at all. They always depicted themselves as brown. They used black as symbolic meaning of some sort, depending on what it was that they were picturing or trying to explain in pictographs. And when they did come across people who had black skin, they denoted those people as such. And those people were the Africans that came with the conquistadors. And they told us this in the codexes, that y'all ain't read. Silly rabbit. Big facts. No, he was not. He was here way before. This is how stupid they are. He was here way before Reconstruction. So how the hell are you going to say that he was a part of Reconstruction when there's people been here way before that? They depicted themselves, talked about themselves, drew themselves, all kind of, bro, y'all ain't even got no culture. You running around here imposing yourself on other people's culture, and then you finna sit here and tell us that this dude, that Thomas, Oklahoma, is part of the Reconstruction in the 1800s, bro. You was, bro, you was dumb. You dumb. What history are you reading? Who's the authors of the history that you're reading from? That whole notion of Reconstruction, yeah, that whole notion of they reconstructed the history during the Reconstruction era is the stupidest stuff ever. That is a fact. when y'all got the sister telling y'all that this is your stupid fantasy story. Look at this dude. Walter Plecker didn't reclassify shit. Walter Plecker didn't reclassify shit. Walter Plecker wasn't even around, bro. Let me show you something, bro. The Reconstruction era was in 1863, right? Well, 65. Walter Plecker had no, listen, Walter Plecker was born, right, in 1861. I said this in a previous video. You're telling me that a 4-year-old reclassified you. He was born in 1865. All right, let me show you. Y'all are the dumbest dummies ever. Walter Plecker, a 4-year-old? Bro, look, bro. You could have Googled that shit, bro. Look at this shit. He was born April 2nd, 1861. Reconstruction era. 1865. 1865. How could Walter Plecker at 4 years old reconstruct and reclassify you dumb nuts? Listen to look at who he say got the primaries. Look at who he say got the primaries. And now one of them got a primary. What 4-year-old is writing reclassifications? Walter Plecker's work didn't go into effect, bro, until he was in his 40s. So what I'm trying to figure out from you is how the hell does a 4-year-old have the audacity and authority to reclassify people of Virginia? Walter Plecker's policies were about people of Virginia. Talk about you got the primaries. Nigga, I got the primaries too. I did a whole fucking show on them. I got a whole show on this channel on Walter Plecker. How y'all misrepresent Walter Plecker. He wasn't even talking to y'all. He wasn't talking to nobody somewhere. And y'all always claim that y'all all over America, but some kind of way you get reclassified by somebody with the intentions of focusing on splitting the races up in Virginia. The Racial Integrity Act was in 1924. 1924. So you telling me a law in 1924 that he participated, or an act that he participated in or influenced in the state of Virginia, reclassified all the indigenous people that predate him? Nah, you was smoking great crack. You smoking great crack. Look what he says. Chief Son Warrior. Who the fuck are the Black Europeans? And why the fuck would they sell you out? He's still around. He just don't be saying nothing no more. He don't be in chats or nothing like that. But he's still around. He be knowing some of the little arguments and shit. He just show up on certain people's channel, but he ain't been getting to the information like that no more, unless he's been doing it on Clubhouse or something like that. I don't know. I ain't seen him in a while. Maybe he fell back. I'm crying. You're talking about a 4-year-old having the authority to reclassify facts. It is. This fool said Black European. Yeah, he did. He did. It's the whole pseudo doctrine. Go get your teacher. Tell your teacher to pull up. Go get Dane. Let's talk about this book. Let's talk about Dane's book. Go tell him come here. Run tell that. Chief Son Warrior. Go be a good Abo. Go get your teacher. Tell him it's time that we have a conversation about my response to his book. I'm gonna wait on him. I know he watching. Pull up, coward. What you afraid of? Y'all be so scared to really get into this work, bro. Cause you don't know what I'm. Look. He calling Black Irish, Black Scots. Let me show y'all something. Let's go back to the classroom. This the dumbest. This the dumbest. And I ain't muting him. I would have muted him out. Oops, typed it wrong. Black Scottish people, ladies and gentlemen. Black Scottish people are a racial or ethnic group of Scottish who are ethnically African or Black. Used in association with Black Scottish identity, the term commonly refers to Scottish of Black African and African Caribbean descent. What else he say? What did he say? Black who? Scots and what was the other bullshit this motherfucker that said? Get rid of this video. Black Scots and Black Irish. Let's look them up. Black Irish is just the black people from look, black people, Africans and people of African descent have lived in Ireland. Come on, man. We know who the black people in Ireland is, bro. Like, you have to, you got to stop. Y'all Negroes have to stop. Then they ain't sell nobody out, bro. You keep using this washed up ass, indoctrinated, pseudo revisionist bullshit from them dudes. You said that's part of, no, it's not. Them people are way over there, bro, in the 18th century. The natives were not Filipinos. No, they were not. No, they were not, bro. You don't even understand that. Lucky Guzman already dealt with that whole little Polynesian bullshit, bro. You got to stop. He didn't cry. Listen, he regurgitating everything. Listen, let me show y'all something. When a motherfucker tell you who they are, believe him. These are his teachers. Dane, Top Cash, Kareemio, and Bap. And every last one of them been debunked, proven wrong, and run from the real conversation. This dude is Kareemio been caught redesigning images and art. Never mind, I ain't getting into that. I'm having fun with this coward. Oh yeah, this gets real good. The original Nigerians were white Africans. What? The real bro, listen. All right. It's been real, bro. It's been real, Son Warrior. Maybe next time. But you ain't coming with no information. He gone. I ain't letting him back. I had enough. 15 minutes was enough. Oh, you want to hear where he got it from? Unblock his dumb ass. Let's see where he got it from. We're bringing him back. Where'd you get this from? You can type again, Son Lion. I brought your dumb ass back. Where did you get white Africans from? White Nigerians. Where did that come from? What's up, Sharon? What's good with you? How you doing? He ain't hit no panel. He'll never hit the panel. They don't want to have no real conversation. They've been informed to stay away from me. Only deal with me in the chat. Have y'all seen PNF? Anybody? Yeah, Donnie should have been getting the Sun Warrior. Sun Warrior, I unblocked you, bro. You too. Feels good to be seen. But where is now he ain't got nothing to say. He's still in somebody at that fool. There you go. What top scholars? He said top scholars. Don't do us like that, bro. Don't appeal to authority. Who are the top scholars? What top scholar? I don't know the top. Let's see. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Let's look up what a top scholar is. Shit, we at Wiki. We still got it up. Well, Google didn't give us nothing on top scholar. Let's look up scholar. Is a person who is a researcher or has expertise in academic discipline. So are you telling me that these people, whoa, I told you. Ali Muhammad, Top Cats, Bap, Karimio, and Dane. So what evidence have they provided to you that convinced you that they're scholars, right? And that they're top scholars at that? What evidence have you seen? We know you have a belief, and we're okay with you having a belief, but what evidence have you seen? They've all been debunked, by the way. Ali showed a fake degree on a live stream, and he lies about being he's a naturopath, which is pseudo medicine he sells. Bap ain't told the truth ever in his life. He's a liar. No, they don't have a primary, bro. You ain't even reading the information you keep calling primary. They have a belief. No, he can't define it. That's why he won't hit the link. Yeah, fuck Ali and his fake medicine, his fake degree, his fake doctrine, his fake belief system. Same with Dane, Top Cats, and Bell. When we ask for evidence, we never get evidence for any of them. This is crazy. Right. He called them top scholars and they some internet Indians. I've seen it all, bro. Listen, look. Karumio proved So how did you know that he was right? How did you come to the conclusion that Karemio was right? What evidence? Again, it goes back to evidence. What evidence did he provide to you that convinced you after you researched the research? Did you just believe him or did you go behind him to clarify and verify? And how the hell does the land of Judah be in Utah? Listen, bro. Y'all entertaining that shit. I'm not. I'm about to beat the fuck out this nigga. He from Honduras. You know why they let Karemio do that? Because Karemio, he need followers. That boy indoctrinated. He ain't proved shit with no documents. Do you have the documents? Chief Son, do you have the documents? He ain't hit no link, bro. Man, they smoking more than dang. You listen. This dude ain't even graduated from high school. He dropped out. This dude right here. This dude, he ain't graduated from high school. He ain't even got a GED. He went to prison. This dude. He went to prison, did some time, heard some shit, shared in prison, and he been this way ever since. Because there's no way that I'm pulling anyone's coattail or riding behind nobody's jockstrap calling them a top scholar, and I ain't seen a lick of evidence to substantiate anything from them. They can show you whatever, but you have to go back and you have to cross-reference and verify the shit that they show you. And you have to read in full context. And ain't none of them doing any of that. They are all lookership, see, hear, what, there, all that. They ain't with none of that. So you really is stupid. You dumb, man. I don't even know how you ain't got an education. Just a basic level, just a high school, you know what I'm saying? Graduate from high school, right? Learn a little about comprehension, reading comprehension and stuff. Just do the little things, bro. You ain't gotta be an expert, but you at least need to know what the hell you talking about. So you would have to develop some type of methodology to help you substantiate this shit you believe. If you think these Negroes is top scholars, your kid's in trouble if you got kids. This nigga said all pseudos. We've been beating up every pseudo he named. We've been beating up every pseudo he has named. We have beaten up. Every single one. Show me one thing that they've been right about. And that we have evidence for. Yeah, that nigga said the research guy. Fake genealogy. Facts. Don't do drugs, do your homework. I've been fasting all day. I'm hungry. Mm-mm-mm. I'm doing what? What did you say? You're giving something to think about? I'm not giving anything to nothing to think about. You need to think about how are you believing people that you haven't cross-referenced, verified, and qualified? Why do you have to believe them? What is convincing you? Is it just their personality or is it the evidence? If it's the evidence, then there's a comprehension problem with you because now the onus is on you and they're not misleading or misguiding you. You're stuck. We know there's no maybe that you've been wrong, Sun Warrior. You've been wrong. You're believing people without qualifying the evidence, bro. If I told you that I got 200 acres in Brooklyn, New York, available for sale for $10,000, you would believe that. Ain't no fucking way you finna find 200 acres in Brooklyn, New York. But you will believe that. Because logically, you're not registering the fact that critical thinking requires you to be trained to analyze data, critique the data, and find if it's fact or fiction. If the only people that are telling you the shit that they're telling you are the only people telling you the shit that they're telling you, there's something wrong with it. It's a fact, because I damn sure ain't dealing with no damn beliefs. Keep that shit at home. Hold his hand, make sure he's safe. I mean, like, gosh, Lee, bro, like, what are we doing to one another? That we got to sit here and you know be like, all right, bro, have you really looked at this shit that they're telling you? I shouldn't be having to ask you that. I shouldn't. You should already be on top of the shit that you're talking about, but you're not. I never seen this before a day in my life. You definitely ain't. So you don't believe what the real Israelites and we're the real hell no. We ain't no damn Moors or no Israelites. What the fuck I need to believe for, bro? Listen, Thomas just told you this, and you gonna come ask me that. Sean deals with facts, not beliefs and feelings, and you still turned around and said this shit after he just told you that I don't deal with beliefs. Maybe your internet like Donnie's. Maybe your internet on what's that damn internet? 1G. Bro, maybe your shit like Donnie's, bro. You just behind. You just saying all kind of shit, bro. American Indians taught the world French. Says who? PNF? French and Spanish? PNF was the first person to say that dumbass shit. No, A1 and I think your boy got that same stupid ass belief. Like, bro, like what do y'all do? Like, so let me get this straight. Sun Warrior, let me get this straight. So you watch a live stream. Hold on, let me see if I can sell this dog real quick. So you believe you just cut on a live stream and then they get to talking and you don't question none of it. You just sit there and bro, I don't know how you do it, bro. They don't give you no sources. There's no source material for you to go behind them and vet the shit that they just said in a live stream. They don't show you any of this. You're telling me that they just go live, start talking, and you just believe them because they just put something on the screen. That ain't good enough. That ain't good enough. English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Dutch are not indigenous. None of those languages, bro. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. Y'all won't even read a goddamn wiki article. Indigenous languages of the Americas. It exists. The indigenous languages of the Americas are the languages that were used by the indigenous peoples of the Americas before the arrival of non-indigenous peoples. Over 1,000 of these languages are still used today. While many more are now extinct, the indigenous languages of America are not all related to each other. Instead, they are classified into hundreds of language families, including a large number of language isolates, as well as a number of extinct languages that are unclassified due to the lack of information on them. Many of the proposals made of the languages are yada yada yada, here come this motherfucker Greenberg, Amarid hypothesis, and so on and so forth. Bro, look at these languages right here and tell me if you see anything that you named. Look at the screen and tell me if you see French, Spanish, Portuguese, English on the screen. Show me. Let's go further, bro. Show me. Let me slow down. Show me. Here's the language. Show me where French, Spanish, Portuguese show up. Look at the screen. Look, bro. Show me English, Portuguese, Spanish, French. Showing the hell up over here, bro. Let me zoom out. They don't exist over here, bro. So why the fuck are y'all running around here talking about Spanish, French, Portuguese, and what else? And English are native, are indigenous languages. They're not indigenous languages. They're not even on the list. They're not on the list. There's a list, bro. Like, what are we talking about? A1 ain't coming over here. A1 can't explain shit. He ain't no goddamn top scholar. I just showed you the languages that are indigenous to the Americas, nigga. It ain't nothing that he can say. There's nothing that he can say. What he gonna come do? What he gonna come try to do? Look at this list of unclassified languages in North America. Look, they have multiple lists under indigenous languages. Show me where French, Portuguese, Spanish, and English are on the list. Call that man a top pseudo. You call pseudo scholars because they make up shit and then they try to tell you, well, y'all just go with whatever. Like, man, we done heard all of that bullshit, bro. You ain't gotta do none of that. Look, show me French, Spanish, English, Portuguese in these people languages. They're not. Let's go to the South. Show me French, Spanish, Portuguese, English in the South. They're not. There's a whole fucking article that's on Wiki. You can't even get the fuck around Wiki that deals with indigenous languages of the Americas. None of the languages that you named are there. So, brother, that tells me that you didn't cross-reference or qualify that. Hey, listen, bro. Listen. This the one right here. Smoke Signal is another high level, bro. That nigga didn't even graduate college, bro. He went to jail for stealing. You can't make this shit up. And he ain't hitting that link. Quit asking him. He ain't hitting it, bro. Come on, man. Yo, listen. I'm gonna drop the link one more time, bro. Ain't nobody hopping on. I'm about it, bitch. Smoke Signal is a crackhead, bro. That's why he called himself Smoke Signal. He used to get super high back in the day. Used to boost clothes. Smoke Hawkins is an African. Smoke Hawkins is a crack addict. You're listening to people who failed in life. Dan Calloway, what was he? A failed rapper. Dropout. Top Cats. Failed rapper. dropout. Bap, failed rapper, dropout. Like none of these people got a college degree. A primitive one said that he went to college and then he dropped out of college. I don't believe he ever went to college ever. Everybody you names they went to college, bro. They ain't go to no goddamn college. Motherfucker pseudo. Don't mind if I check in the group and look for stuff really could repost and support. Hold on 1 second, bro. This dude over here tripping, man. He tripping with no, he tripping. Tripping, bro. That boy said Top Cats is an elite level. No, man, stop, bro. No, he has never done that, man. You gotta stop, bro. You don't even know if these dudes even are telling you the truth. You don't even know if these people are telling you the truth, bro. This fool has said I'm lost. Smoke Signal is a con artist and a liar. Top Cats is a con artist. Dane Calloway is a con artist. Bap is just stupid. Him and A1, they just too dumb. They dumb and dumber. Ali Muhammad is a con artist. The research guy is a con artist. I don't understand what you're not getting, bro. I ain't understanding it, bro. I never seen this kind of shit. That man said all of this about languages, and ain't none of them went to go see. Didn't know that there's books about the indigenous languages for the Americas. There's languages that are indigenous to the Americas. These Negroes don't know this shit. Brother, listen. If I show you Top Cat's book, I'm not wasting my time. Top Cats is a believer. Top Cat said you can't be indigenous and an Abo and be a Moor. So why y'all ain't at odds with Top Cats? Top Cats do the whole Egyptian mumbo jumbo. He contradicts himself, basically, is what I'm telling you in his own book, based on how he argues about information. And you believe him because you have no way of qualifying his efforts. So there's someone else in the chat that went through a similar situation. This dude was claiming a self-proclaimed linguist, talking about he can break down the meta nature. When I proposed certain questions to him about the meta nature, he all of a sudden fumbled and then turned around and admitted that he can't read the glyphs. Yet he said that he could break them down and give his opinion about what they're saying in there. So, if that is the case, what is he doing messing with the meta nature? Right? He disqualified himself. That's what your people doing, bro. And you falling for it. Like you slow. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. The original Egypt is in Las Vegas. God damn. Where the Nile River in Las Vegas at? Ain't no motherfucking Nile River in Las Vegas, player. I've been there way too many times, too many years in a row, several times in the same years, continuously for about at least 8 or 9 years. Ain't no Nile River. You smoking dope. Look, bro, I can't take this shit no more, bro. Cause he ain't none of them. He ain't none of them, bro. He ain't none of them, bro. He don't want to listen. He don't want to smoke, bro. This is hilarious, man. Hey, look, man, I'm finna get on up out of here, man. Dude ain't coming on. He just gonna keep on putting shit in the chat. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to deal with no real deal, spill, nothing. You know what I mean? So we ain't no sense in us wasting our time, man. Make sure y'all go check out what I did, the fake and phony PNF, and asking why he ain't respond, because he can't. Ask Dane Calloway why he ain't respond to my article that debunked his book, because he can't. Every last one of them dudes who you say is somebody debunked, and they'll never respond because they can't. What's up, Kelly? We're a little late to the party, Playboy. I'm about to slide up out of here now, man. Y'all can catch the replay, man. Catch the replay, get the information that's in here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure everything good to go. It's your boy Sean P. I'm up out this. Yeah, you missed it all, player. I'm out now.
We are the victims of our own innocence. We didn't expect it. We were so unsuspecting. Some of us participated in it without knowing what we were doing. And to understand it, there's 200 years of history you're going to have to look at. 1400 to 1600. It's the major turning point in world history. At the end of these 200 years, the world would never, ever be the same again. Europe had come out of its bag. It had rescued itself at our expense. It had learned longitude and latitude again. Had learned how to handle ships. In their search for Asia, and the spices and the sweets of Asia, they had discovered Africa en route. the greater prize. We are the victims of our own innocence. We didn't expect it. We were so unsuspecting. Some of us participated in it without knowing what we were doing.
Big guy, I got the game in the chokehold like a slip knot. Too much ambition, I got too much drive. I'm probably due for a pitch stop. Black dot, reppin' the team, reppin' the squad like a mascot. Yeah, I'm the one, you know that I got it, but I still speak for the have-nots. Big guy, I got the game in the chokehold like a slip knot. Too much ambition, I got too much drive. I'm probably due for a pitch stop. Black dot, reppin' the team, reppin' the squad like a mascot. Yeah, I'm the one, you know that I got it, but I still speak for the have-nots. Yeah. It's been a hell of a run. I done bagged all of the women I wanted to bag. I probably should slow down and settle with one. Probably should hit up my mama and tell her my problem. She always wanna pray for her son. Tell her I got it, there's nothing your God could do for me. I feel much more safe with a gun. Look what I've done, just look at what I've become. They thought I was stuck in the mud, I done came up. They gotta pay like I weigh, I made them double the funds. Niggas be hating, probably cause they wifey like me and she wanna give me the buns. She got a friend, told her that she can come too because two heads is better than one. My competition is none.